coasting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my tempo, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Ain't no cage that can hold me down. No leash, no chains, no goddamn crown. I'm a rebel, yeah, my spirit's raw. The world can't touch what the wild man saw. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
The Australian NASCAR Truck Series is ready to run at the Magic Mile, the virtual iRacing New Hampshire Motor Speedway for round number 7 of the season. The midway point before the race to the chase gets closer and closer. Sunny skies, beautiful day for racing, and we're ready to bring you coverage of round number 7. So far, Dave Oljanizak has won 5 of the 6 races completed. Brad Newman picked up a win, obviously, in week 2 at North Wilkesboro. Last week at Richmond, Dave-O went on to win another race to get 4 wins in a row, 5 on the season. As you see, he has an amazing points lead over Brad Newman. The Nitro Love Show continues with Jack White and Kute Dow and Jamie Davis in the top 5. What will happen on the mile? That is New Hampshire. I'm Wesley Outland. Nigel Siddell is filling in for Dylan McDonald as Dylan filled in for Nyland for Nigel on Tuesday. Eagles Dick Compton is also on production, and we're ready to go racing here at New Hampshire. Starting lineup looks like this. On the front row, fast qualifier, Kute Dow. Australian NASCAR Truck Series, by the way, also presented by CT Electrical on Highline. Jack White will make up row number 1 in truck 24. Row number 2, Jack Pickard in the number 84 machine. To his outside, there is the Van Guggenheimer entry for Bob's driver, Brad Newman, the winner at North Wilkesboro. Row number 3, there is Dave Olgenizak, 5-time winner this year, defending champion, and Ryan Barber right alongside. Row number 4 on the grid will find the driver of Jason Holdsworth for Nitro and Simboard driver Troy Davidson in 23. Your top 10 tonight will see Billy Mole in the WKMP Sim Sports number 12. And to the outside for Synergy, it's Adam Briggs in 72. Row number 6 on the grid will find Sinan Staley in the 98 Solid Black Machine and Simon Mezimo in the Red Bull Entry WeatherTech 12 position. Moving on to row 7, Nick Ryan for Synergy in the 70. To the outside, it's the Elder's Deuce of Ross Armour. Row number 8 on the grid tonight will find the driver of Frederick Wilson, the privateer driver, and Josh Mickelmore for Nitro on the outside in row number 8. Moving to row number 9, the 1-9 entry of Adam Gray. To the outside for Project 36, it is David Lawler. Your top 20 and still introducing the lineup will find Jared Gilbert for Project 36 to the outside and Riley Curtis for Nitro in the 20th starting position. Row number 11, Joe Joslin in the 13 camouflage colors and Andy Barber for the Southern Stars alongside. Row number 12 will find the driver of Gary Wellman for Simbor and Stephen Massey, the Georgia driver for Nitro on row 12 starting 24th. Field to the back straightaway, they'll get another preliminary lap. Tom Freer looking to the outside with Dave Douglas at row 13. Rest of the field coming to the line, we'll see Aaron Borg, Marcus Watson. I'll give you the rest of the lineup real quickly from on back to there. That includes Chris Bleakley, Mark Grocott, Kelvin Clark, Tom Freer, Trent Lavelle, Brad Wright, and Stephen Massey, green flag. And we got trouble right out of the gate on lap number 1 going to turn 1. Pickard's in trouble in 84. Yellow flag out over the speedway right at the start of this race. The silver mirrored number 84. Beautiful wrap job for Jack Pickard. Drove Dave Olgenizak all the way to the bottom of the apron. They tried to go 4 wide on the opening start. Barber hits the back of the 84. Around goes him. We got trouble right out of the gate. Caution out here for the first time. Wow. The yellow flag will come out over the speedway. A multi-truck accident could have been. Turns to be one truck. Look at this now, by the way. Jack Pickard really sideways. Brad Newman was able to save it. Barber got contact to Jack Pickard in the left rear of that mirrored number 84. Look at that sharp-looking truck. I mean, that is a badass-looking wrap job on that truck right there. And the caution will come out for the first time. Our yellow flags in our replays presented by CT Electrical. I want to send a big thank you again, as always, to Trent Lavelle, CT Electrical Bathurst. Very quickly, we'll show you the race analysis for tonight. This race will be 175 laps. There'll be 2 stages that are 55 apiece, and then we'll have a 65-lap stage. Dilbo McBaggins, sounds like it's Dylan McDonald. He says, appreciate you, Nigel, stepping in for me tonight. I'll be there next week. And obviously there is a look at the second half of the schedule as this is round 7. Quickly approaching the end before the chase begins in October. And there is the race next week. We are going to Darlington. The Darlington, Echo Park, Atlanta, Chicago, Bristol, the final 4 or 5 races. And then the playoffs begin, the chase format for the playoffs. On my birthday, October 1st, Kansas Speedway, Wesley's Aussie Tim Tam birthday bash. I'll be eating some Tim Tams and cookies and sing a little happy birthday Stevie Wonder style. By the way, Dylan McDonald filled in for Nigel on Tuesday night. Nigel was a little bit under the weather. Nigel feeling better, just got off work. He'll be here joining me in just a moment. Dean, as always, punching the buttons. Thanks for all of y'all for joining us for our coverage of the Aussie NASCAR Truck Series presented by Highline. Pace car onto the pit lane. Here comes the virtual thundering herd. Back to bring the action here in New Hampshire. We're back to green. Jack White with a launch over everybody with old Jenizak back to second. Holdsworth below the apron. So will be Mole, and they'll thunder into turn number 2. Back straight away now, down to the inside. Kute down, holding onto that spot now for third. Brad Newman with a big dive on the bottom. Below the apron, slams into the double nickel. Kute down will not be wavered. He'll power back on the outside. And they'll work their way again. Here they come with a big gaggle of traffic, and we got traffic, and we got trouble. Caution, and there's more trouble. Oh, my goodness, there is Jared Gilbert, Dave Douglas. We also had some more problems happen in turn 4. Caution out, lap number 6 of the race, and here is a replay. Watch this as there is contact. There is, oh my goodness, yeah, Jack Picker got punted by the back of Gilbert, and then nowhere to go for the 237 nor the 10 of Dave Douglas. Boy, look at Chris Bleakley just weaseling through there in the Hendrick number 1, the 22, the Hendrick cars 22. There's some more contact here. Look at this again. Oh my goodness. Boy, Dylan McDonald says, Wesley, I've already got me some beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's and had some with some milk. Yes, sir. That's the way to go, brother. Beaver nuggets with milk will change your life. That's all I got to say, you know. They had a problem before. There was another truck that had an issue that I think triggered the caution before the caution we saw on the front stretch. I think it's Gary Wellman in 45, and there it is right there, bottom of your screen. That's actually where the yellow flag was triggered. And then there's another caution that happened here coming out of the American Ethanol restart zone. But here comes Bourne way down below the apron. There he is on his inside of Gary Wellman, and Wellman just loosey-goosey on the exit out of turn 4. That's where the caution was triggered. And then the other accident happened as that happened out of turn 4. Hey, by the way, tonight's fan question, as I've been asked to relay this from Mr. Nigel Siddell. Nigel will be with me here momentarily. He just got off of work, coming in hot, just need a little break, grab a refresher, grab some Tim Tam and cherry ripe and some milk, and get himself some chicken salt on his potatoes and get himself ready to come back with the missus to join me. Here's tonight's trivia question. There are all famous trophies in racing. For New Hampshire, if you win at Loudon, you get a famous lobster. What is your favorite trophy in motorsports? It could be something as crazy as a lobster. It could be the famous Martinsville clock from NRV Furniture. It could be the Gibson guitar at Nashville. It could be the sword at Bristol. Or it could be a real trophy like the Harley J. Earl Trophy at Daytona or the Borg Warner Trophy at Indianapolis. Take your pick. What is your favorite trophy? Nigel, you ready to go, buddy? Good evening. Glad you're feeling better.
Good evening, Wesley. Good evening, Dean. Good evening, everyone out there. I've been trying to think of my favourite trophies. There's some crackers in Formula 1 too that are just like, that one makes absolutely no sense. But join us in the chat. Tell us what you think.
Dylan McDonald went old school, and I've announced that race before. The Winchester 400, one of the crown jewels of super late model racing at the high banks of the Anderson of the Winchester Speedway in Winchester, Indiana, and they give away a Winchester rifle to the winner. Back to green here at New Hampshire. There's one that sticks out to me, guys, and I'll throw it out there kind of like what Dylan just did. Obviously, the Tom Dawson Trophy, the Snowball Derby in Pensacola Five Flags Speedway is a very famous trophy. It's got the snowball on the top. That's a popular one. But I will say this as well, Nigel. There's a race in March that I've announced at for numerous years that is called the Rattler 250. And this is no lie. During driver introductions, whenever it's post-race and we're doing interviews, there is a real live big-ass rattlesnake on the front straightaway that you have to have pictures with. And I have literally been beside it, doing driver intros, doing interviews for TV. It's called the Rattler for a reason. It is in Opp, Alabama, at South Alabama Speedway. It is called the Rattler 250, and they have rattlesnakes a part of the victory lane ceremony.
Well, there's only rattlesnake in my life there, Wesley, and that's Stone Cold Steve Austin from WWE. But as we see some of the comments as well, the latest NASCAR Championship trophy, that is huge. Oh yeah, that needs a that's the forklift. You got to need to lift that up. It's bigger with the passer position here and the Hooters 05 car, Ryan Barber on the inside of Ross Armour and the Elders number 2.
That counts, my friend. The special K98, that counts. I mean, that does. And that NASCAR Cup Series championship is heavy. I have seen drivers need help from NASCAR security to hoist that thing up after they win the championship. So, David Lawler inside, battles the 98. This is all going to the top 15. Staley on the top side. Micklemore is there, and so is Aaron Dorman. Top 15 as they work back. 15 laps in of 55 here, Nigel, as they were in stage number 1. And Billy Bold to the bottom of the racetrack out of 2 at New Hampshire.
The car that I'm really looking forward to see what they can do tonight is the 24 of Jack White. I remember seeing him on Tuesday night in the X Series race. He was fighting up the front all night, so he's really come to form in the Australian NASCAR scene at the moment. So watch out for that 24. Can he knock off the 3 of Newman or the 11 of Davo?
Trucks bonsaiing one another. 3 wide. My God, we're 4 wide again. Check that. And yes, sir, it is already Jack Pickard again, who has already been a part of a couple of cautions, already fighting his way back inside the top 20. Tries to give a shot to Riley Curtis of the Nitro 93. Lets him know he's there. Here comes the field. Working their way now at a 4. We're 4 wide again. Wow. Little crazy to be racing like this on lap number 17 of the race right now, Dylan. I'm just saying, and I'm telling you, I'd say it to Dylan, I'll say it to you, Nigel. It's kind of chaotic to be racing like this early. This is why trucks get tore up and you get taken out for the most part.
That's correct. And massive hit the wall there in the Project 36. Also, too, the return of in 27th at the moment of Tom Frere. He's back in the series after a few home renovations, moved house, set his rig up, but he's back racing again.
High on you.
He's back again. And to be honest with Tom Frere, the thing I'm looking forward to the most, Wesley, is we go on a Gateway here this season.
Yes.
And you can remember what happened between him and Newman last year when he moved Newman out of the way for the win. We'll have to get a replay of that to show everyone how good that was last year. Not because it was Brad, it was just because it was such a clean move. It was unreal.
There is history, no doubt, that we just talked about. Top 5 for the moment. Dave Oljanizak in the Toyota, Brad Newman, Jack White in Chevrolets. A couple of other Toyotas and Couté down. Jason Holdsworth, as we're right now heading to lap number 20. If you're listening on the radio, we'll be right back.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
The Australian NASCAR Truck Series back here on Highline, as well as on CRN. Welcome to coverage of Round 7 tonight from New Hampshire. Nigel Siddell filling in for Dylan McDonald. I'm Wesley Outland, Bigglestein Hopton on production as always. And the Magic Mile shows now Dave-O getting around Newman. He leads. What else is new? 21 of 55 laps, and now probably the longest green flag race we're going seeing right now, Nigel.
Well, 100% we are as well. And some of the biggest movers we just saw on the screen before, but we'll get Dean to bring them up once again. Once we get them up there, we've got 2-3 wide here. Oh, you can't do that, guys. Just need to chill out a little bit. Here we go.
All trouble.
There's
Ross Armour into the safer barrier. I think that's Nick Ryan trying to pull away. Some others right down below the flag stand. Caution out. Caution out, lap number 21. And here's a replay. What just happened again here? Wow. Third caution of the race, by the way. Oh, man.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't clear there that the number 2 car looks like not too much damage, though, to the SSR car of Nick Ryan. The CRT replay. Also, too, big thank and big shout out to Trent Laval from CT Electrical from Bathurst, who sponsors the truck series. He's currently in 30th at the moment. I reckon he's got the best livery in the field. If we get back onto Trent while we're under, he's in 30th at the moment, playing it safe.
Tough break and caution out here as we'll set things up for a replay and try to find out what happened here. Wow. Saw what happened. CT Electrical, by the way. Big thanks as always. Trent Lavelle. CT Electrical Bathurst on Facebook. By the way, Simon Mesimo will go to the rear of the field. He's going to the end of the line. And big thanks to Trent Lavelle and CT Electrical Bathurst on Facebook. The Aussie NASCAR page on Facebook, Nigel, is still down. I don't like that.
That's correct. We're still working on it, trying to get it back for everyone, but I'm pretty sure we'll be back in the next couple of days.
Got you. The liberals will just stop banning you, you know? I mean, what the hell? What did we do wrong, you know? I mean, I believe me, I know I've gone through my share of dealing with them. Got to be about 25 of 55 laps, 30 laps to go.
Actually, Wesley, I've just got one thing with our trophy question, and also those who just joined us, welcome. We're asking about what's your favourite trophy in motorsport at the moment. That's our thing. Now, Texas. If you win Texas, you shoot the gun, don't you?
Yes, No Limits Texas. They have the 6 shooters, is what they call them. When you go to victory lane, you
That's
shoot
right.
The shooters and the climbing out of the race car. Yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I'm back with my grape.
The 23. The 23 of Troy Davison, Simboy. She's up there in the top 6 at the moment, having a really good run. Holdsworth in the top 5. Now, the one to watch tonight also, Wesley, is Kute Dow. He has such strong such strong starts, but he always seems to lose it by the end. So let's see if he can put a good run together tonight in the 55 car.
Backing away, green flag. Under 30 remaining now in stage 1 here at New Hampshire. Down the back straightaway, Jack White, solid run in the 24 for the Aussie X and Truck Series. Sitting third in the points and now sitting outside the top 5, battling for third with Kute Dow. That goes on as they rumble back into turn 1 there, Nige.
3 wide there with the 98 at Saturn Starley on the inside there. He's trying to get back up there. Looks like there's a team change there too, I believe, as well. We'll get to more of that as soon as we know more details of that. He's running a pure black plane as well. As we see Ross Armour, he's still running up. Oh, who's that up the top there? Into the bogey. He's running high. Quick one, John Hemingway. Yep, I'm good. I'm back on board. I'm not real good at the moment. Running at about 10%, but we'll get through tonight. And yeah, I just wanted to come back and say good day. I missed Tuesday night. It was such a good race as we see the 05 get loose. Whoa!
Stretch now, a little aggressive now, heading to lap number 30 on lap 27 now. Working lap 28 when they come to the line. And we're 3 and 4 wide again. Look at Ross Armour, who's already been in the fence already with Nick Reiner. There's contact again. Ross Armour into Adam Briggs. Adam Briggs gets turned, does a 360 like coming through a dryer, spin cycle, and on the gas again. Caution out on lap number 28, and another yellow flag waves. Wow.
Let's just see what's happened here. Is this just another... Whoa, I think the 72 is just... Nah, whoa. He got T-boned. I think, did the two hit the wall, you reckon, Wesley?
It happened so quickly. I know Briggs was on the bottom. Let's watch it one more time. There's Mickelmore in the middle. There's Armour. And Armour, no, Briggs and Armour bounced off one another. Look at that. Well, Armour did hit the safer barrier, but then he came back and he slammed into the 72 of Adam Briggs, which caused Briggs to spin, does a 360 and gets right back in the gas and keeps on going. Maybe a little delayed on throwing the yellow flag there, because I think they could have kept going and kept it green. But with that being said, 4th caution of the race. Watch it again.
Whoa.
I'm okay. You're okay? Let's go.
But, you know, one thing I'll give the 72 car of Adam Briggs, though, Wesley, he never gives up. He's had terrible luck this season, but he never gives up. He's here every single week. He's still trying to get better. And a big shout out to him as well. That's what we love to see about our drivers, is that they never give up attitude. Not every race is going to go your way, and there's some weeks are going to be good, some weeks are bad, but you know, you just got to keep rocking up and the good times will come.
We'll fight them in the plains. We'll fight them on the boat. We'll fight them in the water. We'll fight them on the land. Yes, we'll fight them everywhere. So Winston Churchill was a modern-day pirate back in the day, if you will. Why is the rum gone? Why is the rum gone? You ever seen that movie, Pirates of the Caribbean? That's all Johnny Depp can say. What are you doing? The rum. Why is the rum gone? Oh. All right, out there, what's your favorite trophy, right? Nigel, what's one that sticks out to you? What's your favorite?
For me, it's the grandfather clock.
Martinsville.
It's just
Martinsville. Yeah.
I just love it. Like, you just win a grandfather clock. So what happens if you win 2 or 3? Like, could you just line them all up together? I'm not sure. But yeah, it could be any. Yeah, and it's like, to be honest with you, Wesley, we've got an audience that's getting new to NASCAR too. So if there's any other trophies like in supercars or, you know, other disciplines, let us know. Like, any answer's fine. I'm trying to think of the weirdest Formula One. There's one in Formula One that is just absolutely ridiculous, but we'll get to that one.
a weird Formula One trophy. I'm trying to think of. Got me back to
the way.
green. You know, there's a couple that come to mind, Dylan. What is the? I'm sorry, Nigel. One of the things that I think of is, man, what is there in Formula One? There's been some famous ones, but one that comes to mind was the gold Sonic the Hedgehog in Formula One in the 90s. I think it was the Formula One. There was a gold.
Wide.
Yeah, 4 wide again. Guys, it's too early for this nonsense. 33 of 55 laps, and it just chaotic racing. There's no need for this right now. The Pirelli Gorilla at King Kong, that's a popular one. The French Grand Prix.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Yep, I can remember that one.
Ain't there a shoe? I think there was the British Grand Prix. The winner got a shoe for winning the British Grand Prix, a red shoe.
I don't remember.
Shoe, and we got trouble again. Oh, no. Troy Davidson. Double D Dave Douglas, and it is a dang parking lot on the front straightaway. You ain't going nowhere. You can't park here. You can't park here. You can't park here. Have you ever seen that meme on social media? You can't park there. Oh.
Whoa, let's just rewind that back a bit there if we can there, Dean. We'll have a quick look at that. Let's just go back now. So right now, for everyone at home, the spotter of the 77 would have outside 2 wide. And
oh wow, look at that. Yep. And once again, there's Jack Pickard, Silver 84. Jack, can I give you some advice? Go back to the black 14. You drove better in that. And I'm just being honest. I mean, this mirror number 84 just ain't working, buddy. I'm just because those mirrors ain't helping you. You're just got everybody like bullseyes all around you. Look at this. And then here's the 77 of the Davidson. Wow. Marcus Watson too.
So if we went back just a little bit there was not much more the 23 could do. Like if we just go back a little bit, and we just go to the rear cam of the 23, we see right here, he would have got the call that he's got a car on the outside. So he would know that he can't go any higher. The 77 was trying to push him higher. Unfortunately, he couldn't go there.
Yeah, what was Aaron Borg thinking, man? He was not lifted on the 23. And then at the same time, the 84 is, roughhousing with the other trucks down on the bottom there. Come on, guys. And then it's a parking lot. Just pick any truck, and just freeze frame it on the front straightaway. You'll see what happens. Like, watch how it all just becomes. Let's go on board with let's just find another angle with like Dave Douglas and go on board in real time and just watch the track get blocked. I mean, it's like, look at this. Watch this. All of a sudden, track block. Look at this. Look at this view. Dave Douglas. No! You are scattered, smothered, covered, sliced, dopped, chiped, and all that good stuff. It's good to have in the morning. Just give them some jam and a glass of milk, Nigel, and send them on their way, buddy. Just tell them, we'll see you later. Hey, the Wilson, the Giant Foster's can in Australia. Have y'all know about that one? The Giant, yeah, the Giant Foster's can in Australia.
Don't remember
Is
that one.
The Australian Grand Prix, I guess. Yeah.
It might have been when it was in Adelaide. Let us know.
Do y'all remember in 2014 and 15, I think it was the Canadian Austrian Grand Prix, they had the the whisk for a trophy in Victory Lane for Formula One in Canada?
No.
It's the
Nice.
kitchen whisk and steering wheel saw, I think is what it was. Back
I
in
don't
her
remember that
green.
one.
Yeah, take your pick. Formula One had some always crazy looking trophies. For me, the Borg Warner Trophy is popular. Always Indianapolis, you know, the Borg Warner Trophy. Winning the greatest spectacle in racing in the world, the Indianapolis 500-mile race. And drinking the milk. Drinking the milk in Indy. Ain't nothing like a hot Memorial Day Sunday afternoon. You just ran 500 miles. You got swamp ass. And you take a sip of a glass of milk. Take your pick, Nigel. You take your pick. I'm serious. And you're the dairy farmer. You got vitamin D. You got 2%. You got whole fat. You got buttermilk. Somebody actually won the Indy 500 and drank buttermilk in Victory Lane. I damn sure ain't gonna. The trophy queen is not kissing me after that.
Whoa. Damn. We better get back.
I'm talking about milk, baby. Come on.
We see the battle here between Billy Mole and Marcus Watson. Now, I think them two had a little bit of argy-bargy not too long ago. So they're back at it again, here again. And also, too, quick note to our to the guy in the trailer, Dean. I actually can't hear the audio on the track at the moment. So,
Oh, I can.
yeah, that's okay. It's all good.
And we got another caution. Jared Gilbert's gone around lap 42. Jared Gilbert, the 237 of the caution out. Just reset it if you can, Dean. Jared Gilbert, Project 36, putting us under another yellow flag.
Thanks, Dean.
He liked the sound too. He likes the sound. I like the sound. Here's a replay. And what happened to Jared Gilbert? Is that Blakely?
Oh,
What are you thinking, man? Chris Blakely. Wow. Yeah, we got beef, guys. Chris Blakely and Jared Gilbert. They already got history with one another, and there it is. Look at that right there, boy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm just trying to board there with let's see what's happened here. Yeah. Just go in the cockpit, guys. Just go in the cockpit.
Hey, Rowdy, the pitcher's name is Sally. Cray, that's all I gotta say. Cray, at its finest.
Argy budgy.
My goodness.
As we. Yeah, what that was the course, the stage again?
Caution out at lap 55.
55. Okay, sorry, I don't have any of that information in front of me because I'm been running a bit late. 55. Okay, so 10 lap sprint for the rest of the
right
stage.
now, still in the lead, and the lights are off on the pace car. There's your race analysis right there. Couple of stages that are 55 laps apiece, and it has been caution filled. Let's take a look at the race summary so far. For the first stage, it's not over. 6 cautions for 18 laps. More laps under caution than green. 45 of 175 right now. When they come to the line, there will be 10 laps remaining in stage number 1. Davo. Looking to try to go for 6 out of 7 weeks as a winner. He's got 5 wins, 4 in a row. Brad Newman won week 2 at New Hampshire. We're ready to bring him back to green, Dylan. Nigel.
Yeah, we are. And when Davo gets off the line, quite well. Jason Holdsworth behind him, giving him the push. And the thing is, though, Dean Wesley, we got to remember too, Richmond last week, we went 106 great laps green. So these guys know, and they are capable of putting on a show that stays under green as well as we go 3 wide, 4 wide at the front now.
Trouble, crash, oh my goodness. Holdsworth just got turned, Lawler collected. Billy Mole, others crashing down the back straightaway. Ross Armour, Aaron Dorman involved. Jack White, Ross Armour, another big stack up on the restart. What in the world? Man, what do you think, Dylan, Nigel? This is just too early for this, Aji Baji, as you call it.
Aji Baji, as we just go back and have another look. I just waving to my missus goodbye as she goes back to do some chores on the farm.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
What's happening here? Did Holdsworth get loose?
I don't know what to think. Look at this. Oh my.
I think it might have been an air issue there that's made him get a little loose. Hasn't touched anybody.
There's a lot of aggressive nonsense driving going on here, and it's it hurts the race. It really does. I mean, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here, but you know, to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning USA time, and it's a wreck fest, and it's caution field, and you know, kind of makes it frustrating. Hopefully they can fix it. Hopefully
And the thing is, Wesley, is that last week we had such a good race.
We did
Richmond for that last half. That last half, I sat on the couch and I watched it. And I actually watched it 2 or 3 times our last 100 laps because it was so good to watch. But everyone just needs to chill out, relax a little bit, and just everyone just needs to do better.
Another multi-truck crash. Wow. Riley Curtis says, and I quote, "Just so some drivers are aware, there are sim racing schools out there." Quote of the night so far. Thank you, Riley. Riley Curtis has his share of crashes as well. Replay presented by CT Electrical Facebook and CT Electrical Bathurst. Thank you, Trent Lavelle. Well, he's up to 7th right now, by the way. There's his truck inside, row 4.
Big sponsor of the series.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to lap number 49. 6 remaining in stage 1. Back underway. A caution field opening stage for the opening 55 lap. And Newman now getting a chance to battle Oljanizak again in front in 2.
Bria back up the front now into the top 3 as well. Marcus Watson on his inside there. But big run here for Trent Lavelle. Let's hope he gets a top 5. I want to see Trent Lavelle in the top 5, even a top 3. We want him in the booth.
Up high, way high, 70, Nick Ryan. He's battled back after some Aji Baji moments, as my colleague Nigel calls them. We just need 5 laps. We just need 5 laps. That's all the hell we need is 5 laps, guys. Caution's coming out at the end of stage 1. Just give us 5 laps. That's all we ask. There goes another Aaron Borg moment of ink and blink and nod. Down to 4 miles left, 4 remaining, 3 wide. Lavelle in the middle of that sandwich. Nick Ryan, Barber on the inside. Trent Lavelle under attack now. That's going on in the top 10 for 7th. Here comes Mr. Wilson. Frederick Wilson leaning on one another with Nick Bryan. Oh my goodness, Nige. Just tell them to be nice.
Why can't we be friends, as the song goes? Come on, Barbie, let's go party. As we,
yeah.
as we see Josh Rickamore. Oh.
My goodness.
At the moment, I think that
I think it's inside. Barber again. 2 to go, by the way. Don't fret, fans. Believe me, there'll be another caution here in the lap. It's either by force or by design.
I think Josh Rickamore, I think he had Ryan Barber trying to do the crisscross, and then I think Rickamore was going to say jump, jump, like the old song in the day.
David Lawler going to get 6 minutes of repairs for the 136 as we move to finally the last lap of a caution-filled stage 1. And what do you know, Nigel? It is Dave-O and Newman, Nitro and Lobbs going at it final lap.
And the Tom Freer, I think he'd be the biggest mover in the field so far, wouldn't he, Dean? Can we just have that graphic up when you get a chance to see who the biggest mover is? I think he's now up in the top 3. I think they both started from pit lane. But all those out there watching online, make sure you give the stream a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss a race. As we next week, Tuesday night, will be in the X Series. Biggest mover, yellow's out, end of stage 1.
Finally. Caution out, Dave Oljanazak will win in the mod squad, number 11 for Nitro Stage 1. And here's the thing, amongst all the chaos and mayhem and, just everything that was unbearable to watch in the back, the front runners stayed up in front. Are you good? You're good? You're good? I'm good? You're good? Mine. And they'll be coming to pit road now. I promise you that. And let's see. Dave-O hasn't pitted. Neither has Brad Newman. Neither has Marcus Watson, Josh Micklemore, or Trent Lavelle. None of those drivers have come down pit road. Add also Mark Grocott to the list of drivers that have not pitted, but they're going to pit now. Here they come. And everyone else, Nigel, coming to pit lane for Freshies and virtual Sunoco fuel to go in the tanks.
That's correct. Then, how many laps can they get to a tank?
80 laps
80,
or
so
so in
there'll
a tank of fuel, yeah.
So the thing is, Wesley, is that you got to make another stop at the end. So I would have thought you'd want to do that with at least 20 to 30 to go. So will you fill the whole thing all the way up, or to get your setups right, make a few changes so you're a little bit faster on those fresher tyres? All those little things the crew chiefs will be working out. Track temp looks like it's getting hotter too.
Yeah. Stage number 2 coming up with another 55 lap stage. Dean's killing us in the background. And somebody messaged me the other day, and they're like, "Oh, what happened? Got a little chippy there on Tuesday night." I'm like, "Dude, guys, mind your business. We had technical issues. It was just a bad night. Things was off. We were just. It was just a bad night. We have bad nights. You have. Well, I told the person, I said, you have good days and you have bad days in your life, and just had a bad broadcast all around. Everything just was off the rails, but." Nonetheless, we got it rolling tonight. Dylan filling in for you, and Nigel, glad you're feeling better, man. And, good to have you back here in the booth with us tonight for the truck. So you don't get to work a lot of truck races, so that's cool.
I don't. No, I don't. I actually try to get out there myself and race, but since I haven't really been very well lately, I have been skipping it and sitting on the couch and just watching the action. It's good to watch. I really enjoy it. These guys are really fast, and let's hope we can have a really long green flag run to the end. Ryan Barber is going to take him to the green.
Junior Nitro Junkie chimes in and he says, not sure how I can drive with a pinched nerve in my back and still run cleaner than half this field. Now taken out by someone else's incident. Poor Job Jocelyn is out. Please, second week in a row, I have stopped before incident and been rear-ended and race is now over. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Lights off for the pace car. We'll get ready now for a restart. Telling you, man, there's no need to go 4 wide in the opening turn. What are you thinking? Set up your roll call for you, your top 10 for the restart, first 5 rows. Couple of bow ties with Ryan Barber, Jack White on row number 1. A Ram with Brad Wright third, up 29 spots. Brad Newman Chevrolet fourth. Then it's Toyota Dave Oljanizak in fifth, followed by Tom Freer in the Chevrolet. Marcus Watson, Frederick Wilson, Toyotas. Jack Pickard, Trent Lavelle, top 10 in Chevrolets as well in 9th and 10th. Pace cars in. Nigel, we're coming to green, buddy. Stage 2.
Oh,
I got
here's
it.
Newman. Oh, here we go.
Man, come on, guys.
Oh, Newman.
Brad Newman, right there, the meat and the sandwich between Wright and White. Newman, holy hell, how did he save that? Unbelievable. Oljanizak powers by. He'll move to second and goes after Ryan Barber.
What a move.
Save
What
of
a
the night,
move.
maybe the year for Brad Newman in the orange number 3. Wow.
Oh, Davo, big move into the fence there. He's trying. Oh,
Look at Newman! Bonsai! It's the... Oh.
It's possible.
Crazy.
Wow, what a restart to start stage number 2. Also, for the chat, those that are watching, we're asking the question, what's your favourite trophy in motorsport? One that comes to mind, Wesley, I'll quickly say, then we'll get back to the racing. Kansas. They have a big SpongeBob SquarePants themed trophy. I don't remember that. And also, too,
SpongeBob, yes, and they did it at Charlotte one time. The SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie 300, was a movie sponsor at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Xfinity Series or the Nationwide Series back in the early 2000s, and they also had like a special trophy with SpongeBob there. Yeah.
I can remember that one. Oh, Newman!
Battle for second now. Newman on the inside, battling around Barber. I'm thinking some chicken wings, some Hooters, chicken wings,
Some wingdings.
some wingdings. Got to get those wingdings ready. Watson on the inside. He's going after Mr. Tom Freer. Welcome back. And on the inside, Jack Pickard in the Chrome Dome, as Nigel called it. The Chrome Dome, Dean, as Dean Hopton called it, Nigel, the Chrome Dome. Oh, my God.
Well, I think all the drivers are in a hurry to go and give themselves a Chico roll and some fairy bread to finish the night off. I think that's what they're all trying to do at the moment. They're racing that hard at the moment for a good Chico roll. Who doesn't? I love a good Chico roll.
That would be a good sponsor for Dylan McDonald, Dilbo, as we call him, the Chrome Dome for the 84 there. Take care, brush your hair unless you ain't got any.
Whoa, hit the wall.
Oh, boy, all 4 sideways. Look at this Freer. And here comes, no! I know, I don't want to say nothing. Shut up, Dean. Don't jinx nothing. Everybody, as you see what's going on. We're avoiding the other thing. The other thing we will not say. Sometimes you're the windscreen, other times you're the bug. I think you were trying to say sometimes you're the windshield and sometimes you're the bug. But
oh, Tom Freer.
Because you are on the screen on the sim. Man, it's good to see Tom Freer back. Synergy Racing entry. Number 41. It's been away for a while.
Yep, moved house, set up his rig again. He's back racing, and
Welcome back.
I can remember like the first, the first year that we've done commentary, and then the first year that all the Synergy guys, Brendan Hobson, I think Brady Baldwin was there with them all as well, and I was calling them Synergy Energy because they were like a power company in Australia, and I was whoa! Everyone gets through. Whoa!
So much for the sea. Toss it out again, everybody. Here's a yellow. Here's 9th yellow flag in 70 laps. Oh my goodness. You know, they were at New Hampshire this past weekend, and some of these crashes remind me of Carson Hocevar spinning before the race even started. You know, just telling you, right? I mean, oh.
So he went into to Freya. Freya got loose, and then as he corrected, here he got loose. Freya, he saves it into. Bit of thing there. Everyone gets through.
We can't repeat what Dean said on the off. We can't repeat what Dean said off air, but all I gotta say is cue up the beat noise because that's exactly what it sounds like. Go ahead. What did it sound like, Dean? Son of a beep 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 beep. Oh, that driver rammed me in the. You're about 5 seconds delay there. You're sipping on milk? Man, Nigel, have you ever heard of Manzanita Soul? That's what I'm drinking, my friend.
Manzanita Soul.
Manzanita Soul. It's like an apple. It's an apple soda, man. They make it in New Mexico, I think. So
I thought it was like some man shake or something.
yeah. Manzanita Soul. It's apple soda. It is I mean, it really is good. Yes.
That's a bit foreign for me. I just like my fruit cup cordial. That's all I drink.
What is it called?
And raspberry. You don't know what cordial is? Oh no.
I mean, wait a second. Now I've heard of cordial chocolate cherries. You know, like in the box.
Cordial. It's like a sweetener that you put in your drink. It's like fruit cup,
Okay.
which is like tropical kind of thing.
No, I've never
and
heard
raspberry.
of it. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've got to get you
No,
some of that
no
too.
sodas for you. No sodas for you.
Yeah, but
Man, if you send it to me now, Nigel, I might get it by Christmas. Okay.
trust me.
I got you. He needs to stick back on like 2 or 3 big ones, and we're back underway.
Back to green.
Ultimate Zach looking to try to go 5 in a row and 6 for 7 races as a winner. Brad Newman, the only winner that won on week 2 at North Wilkesboro. And though it has been Dave-O winning, the races, though, Nigel, have been highly entertaining. They've been some great races.
Oh, 100% there has been. There's been some great racing all round. As we see the 72, Aaron Briggs, he's back. Back again. Eminem's fixed his car, and he's back out there once again after he had his little incident earlier. Wesley, you're going to be costing me a fortune soon, so I'm going to have to get a shipping container sent over with all of the Australian goodies. Just imagine if a shipping container rock up to your house.
Like I said, if you ship it to me by the weekend, I'll get it on Christmas because of all the tariff costs, you know? I mean, tough time in our country. Yeah, no, I don't know about 2020. If I get it in 2028, stuff will be probably bad. I don't know.
Well, I only lived about 5 minutes away from the sea, so I'll just put it on a boat and we'll send it straight there.
There you go. Just send Christopher Columbus my packages.
Yeah.
There you go.
3-1. The 98, the 30, the 84, and the 72 are down the back straight away.
Man, one of the biggest spankings I got with my daddy laughing when I was a kid. It was because of my mom, by the way. My daddy didn't want to do it, but mom said, "Punish him. Get his attention, Billy." I was a kid, right? God rest her soul. My grandma, Papa Dot, my dad's mom. He told me the story about Christopher Columbus. Well, it just so happened, Nigel, that the teacher in the classroom said, "Does anybody know who Christopher Columbus is?" I threw my hand up in the air proudly. I said, "Yeah, I know." Well, my grandma told me the story, and she told me the quick version, not the long story. And that's exactly what I stood up in class and I said, and I quote, yes, Miss Dirksen, I know it. And she said, "Well, what was it?" I said, "Christopher Columbus sailed the Big Blue in 1492. He hit a stump and skinned his rump, and over the water he flew." And she sent me to the principal's office.
Fred!
Oh, baby. Freer getting loose so much to the Nick Ryan. She sent me to the principal's office, and I got in trouble. And back then they had corporal punishment. And then I got my butt whipped from my daddy when I got home. And my dad's like laughing. He's like, I don't know why I need to punish you. It's so damn funny. But I had to. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least I didn't say skinned his ass and over the water he flew. Skinned his rump. I was a kid. I mean, everybody knows this would happen, right? Listen, I had trouble passing social studies. Okay, I was What? Uh-oh. Caution out, Jack Picker has gone around. I feel like that's the third or fourth time he's done that. Get rid of the silver, Jack. Get rid of the silver. Get away from the chrome dome image, Dylan McDonald. Let's go back to the black 14. That's what I say. Oh, boy. From another look at it, watch this angle.
Plenty of room. Plenty of room there. Plenty of room for the 84 there to go down a little bit. The 41 couldn't go too far. He was right up against the wall, spins himself around. There won't be too much damage on that car. He'll be able to get that all fixed up, and it won't affect his race too much as we see anyone go down pit road and get new tyres. Don't think so. Lap 81. Well, there's a few down. Jack Pickett's down. He'll can't fix that damage. Lap 81. They're going to
I say,
hot dog?
I say, come down. Yeah, get your hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. And the bag of nuts. Dave Olchinizak again. Look at that. Abel
Tuesday night.
continuing to hold on to that top spot, by the way. 10 cautions, 31 laps as we get ready for a restart. Only 3 lead changes, and for the most part, Nigel, it has been the Dave Brad Newman show. What were you saying, buddy, about Tuesday night?
No, I was just going to say, we're about to go green here. Make sure you tune into Highline on Tuesday series. We head to Daytona for the first super speedway of the year. Like, subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button on the stream.
Daytona's this weekend. We're at Daytona for the X Series on Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend for NASCAR. As we are backing away, green flag in the air. Final race of the regular season before the chase as well. Going to Darlington Labor Day weekend next week. I can't believe the summers flew by. The winter for you guys, right? Starting to warm up for y'all. It's going to start to get cold for us.
Good. I love it. Oh, I love it. Love it. Loving the fact that winter's.
Yeah, I can't stand
I love winter's over.
It. So that's it. I'm gonna live in Ding Shed.
Oh. Come to Australia, Wesley, and do some sprint car races. I can hook you up with the right people.
Yes, I could go visit my brother. Yes.
Come down and watch some sprint cars during the summer.
Yeah, the sprint cars always run during the winter time. You're exactly right.
Come down. End of January, the best time of the year. There's actually a tour to come that's from America that's coming down this year to do the classic at Warrnambool.
Probably Carl Larson.
No.
Carl Larson, one of them. Was it David Gravel?
He races. Corey Day raced the classic last year, but last year, Carl Larson comes between Christmas and New Year. This is later in January.
Yeah. You're listening on the radio. We'll be right back as we are already again at the top of the hour.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Welcome back to the Community Radio Network, and we're also under caution again. Yellow flag, 11th time. Here's a replay, and I think Jack Pickard has done it again, Nige. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You know, Nigel, they had a race on Tuesday night. We actually did. Monday night, Martinsville. Remember, Dean? And they had incident points, not incident points, but too many cautions. If you started 2 or 3 EOL cautions, you were out. You're done. That's how they trim the fat. You know. They were at Martinsville. Jack Pickard would already be gone. They'd be like, all right, buddy, you're done. Get out of here. Get back in the box. Tough break, though, man. Go back to the Black 14. It feels like he's had more success in that truck.
Down pit lane comes Brad Newman. Whoa. Marcus Watson, he's down. There's a few cars at the back there that just came down right at that last minute. They all came down and thought, yep, we'll quickly come down pit road. Now, the one thing to remember, Wesley, is we've got Adam Briggs at the moment in the 72. He's in the top 3 at the moment. Now, who can remember the race earlier in the season where he rode the apron for pretty much the whole race and was so good at it? It's got involved in an incident at the end of the race, which ruined his night. But will he start running that right up against that grass there? Because that one thing with NASCAR is it's all inbounds. There is no... You know, you can race anywhere. You can race anywhere you want. So, feel free. As we see, Wilson's Tree Services, Warrnambool, best track ever. Love it. Aussie sprint car attracting some big US drivers. Sprint cars are underrated. Love that stuff. Yeah, I love my sprint cars. It's a good time of the year too, with the Warrnambool Classic and then the King's Challenge at Mount Gambier, which is my home track, which is about 15 k's from my house, which is awesome. And then they're doing a thing this year. They're going to Tolma Speedway too. The real short track up at Portertown as well. So That's a great 5 nights of racing in 7 days, and there's a tour from America that's coming out for that as well. So if you want any information about that, let us
Well,
know.
see,
and I
like
can
a lot
put you
of the 410 sprint car guys for like the World of Outlaws or the High Limit Racing or All-Star Circuit of Champions or even privateers, they'll make the trip down to Australia and in New Zealand, and they run like the sprint cars during the winter. So I've seen actually, what is it, Warrnambool and some other tracks. They actually are live on Flow Racing and they cover the racing. So, you know. It's like, what, 3 o'clock in the morning, and my ass is up watching Flow Racing from Australia or New Zealand with you guys in the wintertime. Because it's the only thing that's on, you know.
Nah, it's awesome. If you ever get a chance, Wesley, come on down and I'll show you around. And as we see, Dave O.
Can I milk your cows? Can I milk your cows?
Yep. Whoa, Newman, he's on the ride right across on the apron there. He's back on the apron. Newman's a good one too. He can ride the apron really well.
What are you doing? And there goes that bonsai move again by Brad Newman. Bonsai Brad, I think is his new nickname. That's what the hell I'm going to start calling him now. Bonsai Brad. Yeah, bonsai, yeah. I'm watching what SVG did. By the way, Shane Van Gisbergen, one of our guys that competes in the Aussie NASCAR X Series on Tuesday night, he actually led some laps at New Hampshire before the weather cleared. Had the rain tires on. He was dominating, right? Caution out again, by the way, and it spread right on his own spinning.
To be honest with you, I actually thought that...
No, hold that thought. I got to give credit, though, Nigel and Dean, to SVG, because I think he's getting much better and better on the oval tracks as well. What do you think, Nigel? Like, seriously.
About the race on Sunday?
No, in general, Shane Van Gisbergen is getting better running oval racing for Trackhouse.
Oh, yes. I actually think... my personal opinion is I think if he had a car to qualify, I think he would. That's where they're lacking. That's where I see they're lacking at the moment. If they can get a car to put him in the top 5 to top 10, you know, obviously he's still learning the ovals. There's going to be some guys that are going to be a little bit better, but I think he's not too far away. I think that the win's coming, but I think at the moment it's just qualifying. That's just what I think. But it's yeah. But saying that too, though, I'll be honest with you.
Wow.
When they started racing in the with the wet track, it actually brought a new element to the race. It didn't make it as boring on the Cup race on Sunday. I actually liked it.
Dave O. Genazak, Charleston, South Carolina. Oh, Dave O. BMK Logistics, Heat Finder, Nitro Racing. This is like the boss of Nitro, isn't it, Nigel? I mean, and I say the word boss because, I mean, this guy's kicking butt and taking names. I mean, look at what he's done all year. Like, seriously.
Oh, he's been unreal. Just on the closing with the SVG thing in Trackhouse, those guys are very smart. They're very smart. They'll work it out. I know absolutely nothing. I know absolutely nothing. To be honest, I'd love to see him win races. I really, really would. I'd be like cheering as hard as I can.
I see his success on road courses, and that's fine. Been there, done that. Knows what he's doing, right? But put Shane Van Gisbergen on a pavement track and win on an oval, and I'm gonna be like, his stock just went up a lot more with me. I mean, I like Shane Van Gisbergen already anyway. Like, I became a fan of SVG when he made his debut in NASCAR and won for Trackhouse at the Chicago Street Race. You know, so. Hey, by the way, another race that's going on this weekend, you were talking about NASCAR in Daytona. IndyCar is doing the double Milwaukee Mile this Saturday and Sunday. Gotta love the Milwaukee Mile. IndyCar.
I love the Milwaukee Mile. Brings back so many memories.
We're still in stage 2. It's like the race that will not end 40 of 55 for stage 2 and green flag. 15 remaining, and now Tom Freer's going to do some bonsai moves like Newman does on the bottom.
3 wide at the back there, car blinking there again, Adam Borg. Trent Lavelle, look at him. Trent Lavelle is inside the top 10, sponsor of the series. Look at him go. And Gary Wellman too. Gary Wellman too, it's just outside that top 12 at the moment there. Look out for him in that Simboys car. Brad Newman's fallen back.
So excited, man, I'm telling you.
Or Wesley, or have they starting to work out now with the amount of cautions they're going to get very, very close to fuel, making it to the end. He's trying to save his tyres. Whoa,
Straight away,
budgie.
and there goes Dave Oljanizak. Gone. Look at Newman. Bonsai! 4 wide. Oh, my, Brad. It's like, oh, you black trucks, get out of my way. Is it Barber? Oh, my. Wilson, Barber,
Okay.
Briggs.
Okay, he's not trying to save his tyres and stuff now. He's on it.
Yeah. I think you retract your previous statement.
So the cars out of the race so far, the Coude Dale and the 55, Jared Gilbert, Riley Curtis, and Job Jocelyn are the 4 cars that are out of the race at the moment. They've parked up, the truck's loaded up, that is waiting for the race to finish to get out of the stadium. The drivers are already on their way back to their private jets to head back home. Over the Project 36 car smacked the wall there at the back there, but he's going to keep himself going. Brad Newman on the inside there. Out of turn number 2 there, and the 12 of Billy Mole running in that reel on the apron as well. So we'll watch out for him at the moment. But Tom Freer and Senan Staley, let's give a shout out to the 98 car inside the top 3 at the moment there.
Yeah, what a solid run right there. Look at this. Here comes Newman back on the bottom. Everybody up top, single file, except for Brad Newman on the inside, and we are closing in on 10 remaining in stage number 2.
And just remember to everyone at home as well, we do not stop for stage number 2. We keep racing. There won't be a yellow flag, so the stage winner will come up on your screen, and then we'll keep going as we run on board with the Hooters 05 car of... It's going to take... Just remember though, it's going to take a lot if you want to turn Tom Freer. He's one hell of a wheelman, as they say. As Brad Newman tries to take advantage of that at the moment on the inside there, coming out of 2.
Remember, as you mentioned, we will stay under the green flag at the end of stage 2, and hopefully this will be the start of the lengthy green flag run. I am sick of yellow flags!
So Ryan Barber's trying to make it looks like he's going to try to make the pass for position now to get into the side that top 4 there, but Newman leaves the gap close.
What happened? Pay your bills, guys. Pay your bills. Oh. Yeah, I didn't hear anything. My life went blank for a minute.
I was going to say, I thought I was a bit of Tom Petty pre-Poland then. I wasn't sure what's going on.
No, that was the,
where's Wesley? Where's Wesley?
That was the Farm League account resetting for the new month. It was.
Yeah, Dean, pay your bill.
Oh, come on. And look who's involved again. Aaron Borg and Jack Picker. Go figure. I'm at the wrong track.
Yep. So let's see what's happened here. No, he just
Oh, wow. Yeah, for once I have to say Jack Pickard is innocent, but he's already had enough bad luck today.
just keep the replay going here, Dean. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Now, what's happened here? Is there anything that's happened? Nah, nothing's happened. That's all right.
I mean,
Nah,
I
we
would
can go
say
back.
if you want to come down and pit now, Nigel, because remember that, I mean, yeah, here they come. Look at this. And there a whole lot are pitting because remember, we're going to get back to green flag to start stage number 3. And it's going to be right before the end of stage 2 where there wasn't supposed to be a caution, but now there is. So, I mean, we're what, 4 laps shy of the end of stage number 2, but caution's out. So I mean, these guys are ready to go to the finish. And I'll be honest with you, would you say 80 laps on a tank of fuel? This could be the finish of the race right here. Not pending overtime. These guys can go 65 laps. They could run to the end.
I think they can. Yeah, 100% they can, and they want to save their tyres as well, as we see the last of the cars. Chris Bleakley, Kelvin Clark are back out on the racetrack as well. Brad Newman comes out in first place. Ryan Barber, Watson, Adam Grave, Mark Grocott, Ryan Barber, White. Hang on a minute, those guys haven't pitted. So the top 6 cars haven't pitted. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Newman, Barber, Watson, Gray, Grocott, and Andy Barber. No tyres. They're going to keep going. They all think there's another caution coming. The only one positive at the moment, and you see the green and gold up the top, green and gold of Australia.
Brad Newman obviously continuing to lead now, and after hitting Olgin as that falls back to
the
7.
green and yellow flags.
13 cautions. Oh. Don Hemingway chiming in, he says SVG has definitely improved on the oval, sure proved his skill in the wet. For sure, yeah.
100%, yeah.
And we see his talents on the road courses. I'm ready to see him break through on the ovals. I mean, he's had some good runs, but I'm ready to see him win on the ovals because finally that'll put the naysayers and the critics to shut up, you know, and be like, oh, okay, he finally won on the oval. He's not just a road course guy, right? You know, and you know, sometimes you just got to put your foot in your mouth and put the car in victory lane to prove a point. So SVG, if you can hear me, win Daytona this week. You can brag about it at Daytona for the Australian NASCAR X Series next Tuesday night. Yeah, there you go. Coming to green flag, ready to go back to racing. Something about damn pineapples. That's all I know. Something about pineapples.
Pineapple lumps.
What was it called? Pineapple lumps. Pineapple lumps.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it's something that you can mail me. When you mail me that that drink, would you call it the the cordial soda.
Cordial.
Yeah, cordial, whatever it's called. You can send me some tactical pineapple lump. Yeah. If anybody does not know what pineapple lumps are, back in 1935, who would have thought a goofy flavor combination of pineapple and chocolate would work for so brilliantly? Kiwis did. Shane Van Gisbergen eats it all the time, and that's why pineapple lumps lolly is a national treasure. There you go. Pineapple lumps. Nigel? Have you ever ate any pineapple lumps? You?
I would eat, I would say, about a bag a week.
You eat a bag a week?
Oh,
So
I love them.
they take chocolate and they wrap it up with pineapples, basically, or pineapples and wrap it up with chocolate.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. John Hemingway in the chat. Pineapple lumps got to be in the fridge first. 100% they do. Yes, I was about to say that. They're going to be in the fridge because they're rock hard, and they're really nice. They're so good. And see what's happened here once again. We're on a board with Trent Lavelle, the CT electrical car, sponsor of the series.
So
he's trying his best.
It's got to be cold, is what you're saying, basically, right?
No, you can eat them. You can eat them normally. You can eat them normally. That's fine.
But I prefer it cold, though, right? It's cold. It's hard. Yeah.
Yep.
I got you.
Like real hard, like rock hard.
There you go. No, Brad Newman is leading, and we had another caution. Yeah, I go figure. I know, it's 14 yellow flags. Nope. Going right to the finish. We had another yellow flag. We had a restart. And then Staley spun out at lap 110. So, oh, God. Wrench Wranglers means damaged vehicle policy time, what it took to fix things. And there it is. Look at that. My goodness. Wow. All right, let's try this again. Try to go back to racing. Try to finish this thing out. My goodness. Back underway.
Not sure what's happened there to Newman.
Watson on the inside. Look at this. Watson on the bottom. Holy cow. We still raced on. Inside, look at this now. Briggs on the bottom. How about Adam Briggs? What about a battle back, if you will, Nigel? Remember the problems he had in, like, crashing? Now he's right back up there in the top 10, in 7th. He's the guy that went in the spin cycle, if you remember, on the front straightaway and then saved it after a 360 and hit the gas, kept going. Did we lose Nigel again? Holdsworth below the apron. He's in trouble. He's off the pace. Holdsworth, wow. That's Dave Douglas, man. What a bounce back for him. Look at Briggs, bonsai on the inside. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. We're staying green. There's no caution. Aaron Board up on the high side. Down below, here comes now Mole. And Aaron Board continuing to ink and blink and nod. Crash, front straight away. Everybody on the binders. Barber is crashed in 0-5. Yellow back out. 15th caution of the night. Wow. Closing in on 56 to go. And the yellow flag will fly. Oh my goodness. Oh, my poor buddy Dave Douglas. I mean, Barber got into Douglas, so it's plain to see. You can tell. I mean, yellow flag out, caution out, as we will get ready to go for a restart. It's Jack White now on pit road, all by his lonesome. And, well, wait a minute. Here comes more. Brian Barber, Brad Newman, Andy Barber, Gary Wellman, Stephen Massey, all on pit road now. Nigel, what do you think? Did we lose Nigel? Nigel, you okay, buddy? Nigel, got a copy. All right. I guess it's back to me again. If something happened, he stepped away. Yeah. So Dave Olgenizak is right now the leader. This guy.
You there, guys?
Yeah, what happened to you, my friend? What happened? Your internet go out?
Yeah, I was doing this broadcast tonight on my Mac computer on my couch.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm having trouble to walk and stuff like that. But now I've decided I had to come and jump on my rig computer, and so I'm sorry about that. We're good now though.
Okay. I mean, if you sounded perfectly whenever you were on the couch. Sounded good.
Yeah. It's my music computer.
And yeah, let's get ready to go back to green, ladies and gentlemen. They will come to the line. It will be 54 laps to go, and another crazy restart. Spinning tires, trying to stay in the gas. Trucks are in the wall in turn one. Still trying to stay green. We will, and we're back underway. Wow.
Three laps to go.
Yeah. And we're heading to the home stretch of this one here, Nigel, and I'm glad because this has been a wreck fest.
Not one for the highlight reel, I'll be honest.
Aaron Board, Briggs on the high side. Trent Lavelle, you're on board with him. Battle for the 8th position. Billy Moe to his inside as well. Door to door. Board now way off the pace. Opens the door to Dave Douglas, Adam Briggs. And here comes the CT Electrical Bunch now, door to door.
Well, there's the rest bin there. Douglas is around.
Cautions, precautions, precautions. And That says yellow flag. That's all it says. Aaron Borg, who's already been having, yeah, look at this, and into Douglas. Around goes our 10, Dave Douglas, Nitro. Caution out with old Genizak now. By the way, don't forget Daytona. Where are we going next week? Show the schedule in our life. I think we're going to Darlington. Yes, Darlington.
Yep.
Darlington next week. That'll be fun. So you got Daytona for the Aussie NASCAR X Series next Tuesday night. Next Thursday night will be the Australia NASCAR Truck Series at Darlington. Atlanta, Chicagoland, Bristol. Fun tracks down the stretch. And look at the chase tracks of Kansas, Gateway,
I think
Charlotte,
it's a cracking.
Phoenix, Talladega, Homestead. I love the schedules. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, this all leads up to the Australian NASCAR Championships. What used to be bi-weekly on Sunday will now be a Tuesday, Thursday, 6-week, 12-race series beginning in, I believe, November, mid-November, leading up to the champion of the Australian NASCAR Championships. And if I remember correctly, am I right, Nigel, Cup cars is what we're using.
I think so. Yeah. Not sure yet. I think so. I'm not sure what. Not sure. Yeah, there'll be more on that one there later in the.
I mean, it is
month.
during the off season for NASCAR Cup Series as well. So I mean,
Yes.
that might be a possibility for sure. Yeah. All right. All right, all right, all right. Back to green, ladies and gentlemen, under 50 to go at the Magic Mile.
Good start there with Davo. Tom Freer up in the second as well. Great run there for the 70 of Nick Ryan as well inside the top 5 there. So, Aaron Borg's hitting down pit road, pit lane for incident points, so he's headed down.
Three wide. He says, I'm going to follow what Bonsai Newman does. Bonsai Brad. Follow me, everything is all right. What's this now is Micklemore up high. Open the door down. Trent Lavelle. Hey, how about Trent Lavelle? Good solid run for him tonight. Not
Whoa.
the top 10. Back straightaway. But we saw him really loose a moment ago. Now down the front stretch into turn 1. Mole and Micklemore side by side. This is for 7th and 8th. Look at this now. Brad Newman, man on a mission. He's back in the top 5. Nigel, if he goes after Briggs in 3. Maybe more. Look out, Nick Ryan. Look out, Watson. Working now off turn number 4. Old Genizak, Freer, Watson, Ryan, Briggs, top 5, single file. They are back into the corner again. Have we lost Nigel again?
No, I'm here. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I just a bit going on here.
Newman down below Briggs. They're side by side for that spot as they work again on 4.
Davo's 1.6 second lead on the field at the moment. It's the only car in the field at the moment, has no incidents as well, so. Wow.
Nick Ryan powers back on the outside. Here he comes now, back to throw the block on Newman. Newman now down to the inside again. Throws another great bonsai move on the 70. Gives him a little door tap on the driver's side left. He's there. Can he clear him? 40 laps to go next time by here at the New Hampshire Speedway.
Two-tenths of a second there. Dave Vo's got the advantage over Tom Free at the moment, 30.224. Tom Free's doing a 30.403. He's the 2 fastest men on the track there at the moment, though. Everyone's still in the 30s, though, so we'll keep an eye on them there as the new tyres are starting to take effect.
Inside, there goes Davo. He's in the lead. And there's the interval now from the leader to Brad Newman. 3 seconds, and you see a little glimpse of his truck up ahead. Battles now with Watson on the inside. Going after him for third. Tom Freer back again in the 41. He's in second as they cross the line heading to 1.
What's Brad Newman at the moment? Did a 30.4790. He's doing it as quick as the first 2 cars at the moment, though. He's now past Watson now on the inside. Coming down the back straight away.
Front straightaway. And look at now, Davo holding on to now a 2-3 second lead now over Tom Freer. Newman now up to third. There's the leader by himself, Nigel. He's gone, dude. Nobody can catch this guy for the moment.
Clean air is king, isn't it? At the moment, though, 30.96. 3/10 of a second lap quicker than anybody else out there at the moment. As we see there, well, Brad Newman, though, Brad Newman's actually the fastest person on track at the moment. 2/10 quicker than anybody. Has he got the laps left to catch Davo out in front? Whoa! But can Tom Freer? I'm not too sure, Wesley, if the draft actually helps here. That's one thing I'm not really too sure about. Nah, it's not going to help now. Anyway, we'll forget that one, Wesley. Don't stress about it.
Front stretch now. Here they come out of 4. Back to the line. Davo and Brad Newman. There's 3 seconds now. And here comes now the battle between the first and second. I don't know why he says he's in 4th. He's not in 4th. He's in 2nd. Zach and Newman, 1 and 2 now. 3 seconds trying to shave off that distance. As Freer, Watson, and Ryan now your top 5. 35 laps to go here at New Hampshire. The run for the lobster is on, and Davo knows it. Looking for his 4th win in a row, 6th victory of the season, if he can pull it off here. But right now, Look at Mole trying to go after Briggs and White down the back stretch. Knoxville as they go to 3.
Billy Mulg on the inside there, going on the 2 outside SSR cars on the outside. Well, actually, all 3 of them are SSR cars. Briggs, there's Nick Ryan there, and Billy Mole, all part of the same stable there, all trying to fight off Marcus Watson, keeping them at bay there inside that top 5.
Back to turn number 1. Mole now bound below the apron. He'll bonsai again. Going after 3 trucks at one time. Tries to clear Jack White. Now after Nick Ryan on the driver door. Now settles in for Watson. He's trying to go after him on the straightaway into 3. Wow.
And also remember, Wesley, too, we've got our sponsor, Trent Laval on the 67 inside the top 10. Let's keep an eye out for him as well. Let's hope he can bring it home inside that top 10. It'll be a great result for him tonight.
Yeah, big thanks, Trent Laval, CT Electrical, powered by CT Electrical for coverage of the Australian NASCAR Truck Series. Follow them on Facebook. Closing in on over 30 laps to go. There goes Mole on the bottom. He got around White. He got around Ryan. Now he's going after Watson with a little wiggle off forward.
Davo still out in front of the moment, 2.7 seconds behind Newman. Is Newman on the charge at the moment? Oh, not roughly the same lap times last time, Wesley. So, at the moment, though, still 31 laps to go. Oh, here we go. No, that will stay green. That will stay green. That will stay green. The 70 will keep going there.
And look at this now. Watson going at it with, oh my goodness, Jack White there and Billy Mole going at it. Unbelievable.
Well, the thing is too, Wesley, is that Newman's still 2.6, so he gained about half a tenth that lap on Newman. Now on Davo. Now has Davo saved his tyres, got that bit of a lead, and then just held back a little bit, and he's waiting for Newman, then going to drag him off at the end. And we're actually in for a good finish.
White high side. Watson now the monkey in the middle. Here comes now Mole back on the bottom. Trying to power his way for that position again now. That's going on now for 4th and 5th. Under 30 remaining now here. This race has already been caution-filled enough, and it feels like now we're just trying to slowly tread our way to the home stretch. 16 cautions for 49 laps. If you want to do the math, for the 147 laps of the race, almost half of that, or 2/3, have been under yellow flag.
And also, too, Wesley, got to also remember is, too, that if we get one more caution, this will be a time-certain race. There is roughly 11...
You're right, yes.
12 minutes left in the session for 27 laps. So we will get this in if this stays green. One more yellow flag is, this will be a time-certain race.
Yeah, if you want to be exact, there's 13 minutes and 30 seconds left in sim time. Yeah.
Thanks, Wes.
1 hour, 41 minutes, 30 seconds on a 1 hour, 55-minute time limit. So they're tethering with that as well. And if we continue to have another, Abibaji caution flag fiesta, if you will, then we'll lose track of that record. So right now, Briggs and Watson going at it side by side. Oh, and by the way, Nigel, let our audience know that that's what the Aussie NASCAR, you guys, y'all put that time limit there for a reason. It's there for a reason.
It is because for definitely short tracks, there seems to be a lot of caution sometimes, and so we put the 2-hour time limit on it for that. Then also too is the Tuesdays and Thursday nights there are iRacing updates that happen in roughly 13 minutes time, so we've got to keep an eye on them as well.
There are iRacing updates. You're exactly right. There's a lot of things to take into consideration right there in making that decision. Laps winding down, everybody now under 25 remaining. Battle for first and second. Brad Newman, I don't think he's catching Dave O. I mean,
I don't think so. And also, too, the fall off between him and Tom Freer as well in third place at the moment. He's going to be under pressure in a minute. Freer from Jack White and Billy Mole as well. So we'll keep a bit of an eye on them ones as well. Trent Laval now has moved up into 8. Mickelmore and Steve Massey, a name that we haven't mentioned at all tonight, won some races earlier in the year in the X Series. I think did he win one race at the start of the season this year? I could be wrong. I can't remember. So he's inside the top 10 as well. So lots of teams, lots of people represented inside that top 10.
.22 laps to go.
There's Trent Laval in the 67 CT electrical car. He's just trying to count the laps down, Wes. He just wants this thing to end. He's just like saying, leave me alone. I'm just out here doing my thing. See if he can get himself a top 10. Adam Gray and Ross Armour there's going to be putting pressure on him soon. But what a race so far from Trent Laval. Oh, yellow's out. No, I don't know where that caution was.
Yeah, it's not even saying who it was.
Simon Menesmo and Kelvin Clark. Kelvin hit the fence and
yeah, I think we're both over it.
a little tired, to be honest with you. It's been a long 2 or 3 days, but we'll get through it. It's going to be okay.
Another crash. Drivers are on pit road.
End of the this is the money stuff right here, Wesley. You got to make sure you hit the your marks right. Get your pit screw done, and away you go.
Dave Oljanizak beats everybody out pit road. He's already done it again. 30.224. His third pit stop of the day. He's been flawless all night. As Dave O in the Mod Squad number 11 continuing. Ready to carry this one of the checkered flag. With closing in on 17 remaining, and there is 8 minutes left in sim time. Stay with us. We're back in a moment. If you're listening on the radio, the finish. Oh, and by the way, we're at the top of the hour again.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN. 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back here at New Hampshire, round number 7 has been caution field, and it's been a wreck fest. It has been a long one. And now the clock is not on their side. Time is running out. They still have Nigel Siddell under 20 laps to go. It'll be 16 remaining when they come back to the restart zone, Echo Park Automotive restart zone, and they have now waved off the restart. We will go another lap under caution to get the field reassembled.
That we will. 5 minutes to go in the session.
Woo!
We might just get one more green flag lap in. I'll be honest, let's hope so. I'm really struggling to sit in this chair right now.
Yeah, we're both going up against it. Yeah, you should go back to your sofa. Honestly, not Nigel. You go back to your sofa, buddy.
It's okay. I've swapped everything over, so it takes a little bit to put this all back.
Yeah.
We'll be right.
Ready for the field to come back to restart. It is Dave-O and Newman.
Hey guys, Stephen from Digger Australia here. Today we're going to
Yeah, whoever that is. Mole and White on row 2. Freer Watson, row 3. Micklemore, Briggs, row 4. Lavelle, Armour, top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, they'll come back to the restart zone. It is a 15-lap finale with 5 minutes left on the clock as well.
Oh,
Well, let's just pick up where we left off, shall we?
yeah. 15 to go, 3.5 minutes left in sim time. We actually still might get this to the end. I think there's like a 5-minute carryover that they let you finish the race at the moment. We see the rise between Jack White and Billy Mole as well. Great results so far for Billy Mole and Jack White as well, fighting for that top 5 there at the moment. Dave-O, he's taken away the field there. Tom Freer, is he going to make it 4 wide? Whoa! Whoa, what was that?
4 wide. Oh, baby. Marcus Watkins and Mole, and here we go. And there's contact. They're slamming into one another. Somehow they fight through 3 wide, going into 3. Watts in the middle, Mole on the inside, White up high. And we're not done yet. Shall we continue? Mole's in trouble. He's off the pace, down to the inside. Boy, he just gave up the ghost, didn't he?
I think he did. I think he said, oh, if you want to go, you can go. Maybe thinking as well that if he's going to burn his tyres up, he might as well sit behind for a couple laps and pass him when it matters most on the last couple laps. So we'll see what happens here. Whoa!
Across the line, 3 wide again. Now back into turn number 1 and 2. On the back straightaway now. That is Briggs and Micklemore. That is for 7th. Clock down, by the way, to 3 minutes left in sim time. Of 10 laps to go in the race. And another caution. And this might have just sealed the deal right here. Yellow flag.
Frederick Wilson.
Frederick Wilson in trouble. Hey, Mr. Wilson has crashed on the back straightaway. That's the 86 machine. And there you see Wellman and Armour all around him. Just Wilson lost it off 4. What a slam into the sand barrels there. Nigel, they have got to get this right. We started. They've got 2.5 minutes. If not, it's over.
I think. Oh, bang.
Just don't see. I don't see how they'll get this thing very going before we restart. Dave Oljanizak is the leader. He is looking to go for 4 wins in a row. It will be his 6th victory of 7 races. There's been only one guy that's got to win this year, and it's the man behind him, Brad Newman, who won at North Wilkesboro. This has been not one of the best races for Aussie NASCAR. I'm just going to say it. Anybody that knows me knows I call things a spade as I see it, and this has not been a good night tonight for the Aussie NASCAR Truck Series on the flat New Hampshire Speedway. Not just because it's a short track, Dean, just rough driving, a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of ridiculous 3-4 wide bumping, banging, hitting, aggressive driving going on. And it's just, man, they got to they got to put their foot down and say this stuff's intolerable, because this will give a bad image for what the Aussie NASCAR brand is. This type of racing right here is what will hurt the brand in the future. Oljanizak and Newman on the front row. And if it makes anybody mad or if they disagree with me, could care less. It's the truth. It's Freer and Watson on row 2, White Mole row 3, Micklemore Briggs row 4, Lavelle and Armour on row 5. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm about done with this race as well. The time is about to expire. They're going to try to at least get one attempt for the green. I don't even know if they'll make that. Nigel. The clock's at 0.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will. They might come to the restart and take the checkered flag.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's over. I'm just being honest. This race is probably going to get the checkered flag when they come down the green flag right now. They won't get a restart. They're just going to get a checkered flag probably.
No, they're going to get a green flag.
Back it away. 6 laps to go. And it's over
big
now.
crash. Oh,
Watson
big crash.
into the fence. Andrew Watson, his end of the wall, aggressively in turn 1. My God, they don't call a caution. They're staying green. It is 5 laps to go, but this is it right here. This race is over, folks. I knew it was going to be done. Dave-O wins, everybody. It ain't pretty, but it's the victory for Dave-O again for Nitro. My goodness. Put me to bed, Mom. I need another nap. Yeah, let's just go and get the results. Let's just get off the air. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously Dave Oljanizak will pick up the win. We're going to finish this up quickly because I'm ready to get out of here. So is Nigel. So is Dean. Dave-O, clock expires. Another win. His 6th win in 7 races. Tom Freer 2nd. Brad Newman 3rd. Jack White, Josh Micklemore, Trent Lavelle, Gary Wellman, Stephen Massey, Troy Davidson, Adam Briggs top 10. Andy Barber, Stephen Staley, Dave Douglas, Aaron Borg, Adam Gray, Billy Moe, Nick Ryan, Mark Grocott, Marcus Watson, Aaron Dorman, top 20, Nigel, all on the lead lap.
Ross Armour, Brad Wright, Kelvin Clark, Frederick Wilson, Simon Mesimo, Chris Blakely, Ryan Barber, Jason Holdsworth, Jack Pickett, and David Lawler. Kuday Dow, Jared Gilbert, Riley Curtis, and Joby Jocelyn. Rounds out your field tonight.
Yeah, we're not even going to go to a commercial break. We're just ready to get the heck out of here. I don't even see anybody yet. I guess we will have to go to a break. They're not in the box yet. We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll bring the drivers in and we'll wrap things up.
Oh, no, Dave's here. Dave's here.
All right, there we go. Well, we'll knock this out real quickly. All right, let's go to victory lane. Davo, very fast. We're ready to get off the air. What a caution field race. Staying out of trouble. Clock ran out. Another win for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a messy one.
Yes. Sponsors, anybody you want to thank?
Nitro Racing, HeFinder.net, Moscow.info, BMK Logistics, admins for the series, you commentators and broadcasters from the show on.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, that is Dave Oljanizak. And the South Carolina driver picks up in his 50th career start, win number 21 of his career, 34 top fives and 42 top tens. That's the thoughts of Davo. Let's go and join second place now. Brad Newman. Brad Newman's nowhere to be found. You snooze, you lose. Let's bring in Tom Freer. Tom Freer, you'll finish second. And if Brad Newman don't pop in, then we'll just go off the air. Tom, welcome back. Got house renovations and all sorts of cool things done. Synergy 41, what a great return and a solid podium for second.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Disappointing night to return with that many cautions, but yeah, second's a good night and a good return, I guess.
Well, buddy, before I let you go, thank your sponsors. We'll see you later.
Yeah, just big thank you to Watercraft Performance Center and all the guys at SSR.
There you go. There's the thoughts of Tom Freer. Back again, by the way, career start number 108 for Tom Freer tonight. He's got 4 career wins, now 30 top fives and 52 top tens. And finally, another solid podium, but not a victory. The man who won at North Wilkesboro in week 2 will settle for third. Brad Newman. Brad, very quickly, man, you're taking this race and getting ready for, obviously, Darlington next week, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see. Not really sure I want to hang around if it's going to be like this, so we'll wait and see what happens during the week with some of the people out there and make a decision then.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of frustration. Heck, we're even frustrated in the booth. So, Brad, I don't blame you one bit. Before I let you go, man, thank your sponsors, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Thanks, mate. Just you guys for putting this event on. The guys at Lobs Esports and Nitro for the setup. Cheers, boys.
Brad Newman, career start number 162. Hopefully we'll see him next week. He's got 26 wins. Or 25 wins, 99 top fives and 127 top tens. Now, this one wasn't pretty. I'm going to tell it like it is. They got to fix it or ship up or ship out. Tonight, New Hampshire, a wreck fest. When it's all said and done, Dave Oljanzak will pick up the win. Nigel, your final take of the race, my friend, and always a pleasure working with you. Good, bad, the ugly, but glad you're back again.
Yeah, thanks, Wesley. The only thing I can say about tonight's race is I think that what's the best way to describe it is we can all do better.
It's got to get better. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think it's going to hurt if we don't. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for everybody at the Aussie NASCAR Series. For Jason Holdsworth, Nigel Siddell filling in for our buddy, Mr. Dylan McDonald. Take care, brush your hair, unless you're bald like he is. I've got hair. Dean Hopton on production. I'm Wesley Outland. Have a good one. Dave O wins again, wins 6th of the year in a caution